understanding of love.
Namo Dhammaya.
Namo Dhammaya.
I take refuge in the Sangha,
I take refuge in the Sangha,
the community that lives in harmony and peace.
the community that lives in harmony and peace.
My name is, I request
I
the
request
Venerable
the Venerable
give me the precepts
give me the precepts
so I can purify
so I can purify
my body and mind.
my body and mind.
To have a life is very difficult, so now you have a human life is more precious, and now more precious and more wholesome, more noble that you are taking the precept. So concentrate. I'm going to transmit the precept to you. When you accept this precept, you will say, yes, I do, okay? The precept number 1, I vow the whole life I will not kill anyone, any living beings, but I will try to protect them, to keep them alive, to spare their life. Can you take that precept, that not to kill and protect life?
Yes, I do.
Precept number 2, from now on to the rest of my life, I will not steal anything from anyone, even the little thing like a piece of grass, and I will protect the properties of others from stealing. Would you be able to take the precept number 2?
Yes, I do.
Very good. The precept number 3, I vow from now to the rest of my life, I will not do adultery. That means I will steal the husband or wife of others or misconduct. And I will live a very happy life to protect my family. Can you do that?
Yes, I do.
And this is the precept number 4. I vow from now to the rest of my life, I will not lie, I will not curse, I will not slander, I will not distort the story. I will vow to say truthful and kind words. Can you do that?
Yes, I do.
Now is precept number 5. From today to the rest of my life, I will not use alcohol or drugs. Alcohol or drugs are dangerous, can destroy my intelligence and also make me become a useless person. Can you avoid that? Very good. And now is number 6. For today only. Today, from now until you finish, you will not use perfume or makeup, lipsticks, or use flowers, make your decor your body. Can you keep that precept for today? And this is number 7, only today. You will vow to not to sing, to dance, and talking about sing or dancing. Can you do that?
Yes.
Buddham saranam gacchami.
Buddham saranam gacchami.
Dhammam saranam gacchami.
Dhammam
Saranam gacchami,
Sangham saranam gacchami.
Sangham saranam gacchami.
I vow to be born in the Pure Land,
I vow to be born in the Pure Land,
in a beautiful lotus flower,
in the beautiful lotus flower,
the time when the lotus blooms
the time when the lotus blooms,
is the time we realize
is the time we realize
the Buddhas
the Buddhas
and Bodhisattvas
and Bodhisattvas
are then
are
our companions
our companions
on the path.
on the path.
We vow to end all afflictions
We vow to end all afflictions,
so that understanding may ripen,
so that understanding may ripen,
so that all suffering is transformed,
so that our suffering is transformed,
and we experience
and we experience
the fruit of perfect awakening.
the fruit of perfect awakening.
Namo Buddhaya,
Namo Buddhaya,
Namo Buddhaya,
Namo Buddhaya,
Namo Buddhaya.
Namo Buddhaya.
Congratulations, you all are 10 preceptors. Buddha was born in the 5th century BC. So that to now he's more than 2600 years. And he was born as the prince. He was born at the Lumbini Garden. That is in Nepal. And he grew up in the kingdom. His father was Sudahana, his mother was Maya. However, when he was born, about 7 days, his mother passed away. So he became the person that lost the mother when he was just 7 days old. And he grew up, he married to a beautiful wife, so the princess Yashodhara. Yashodhara was also his cousin and also the daughter of a king. So they are relatives. The Sakya clan, very strange, they married each other except brother and sister, that's all. So they married cousin. They want to keep the intelligent family together. They want to keep the good gene, like intelligent genes, they call Aryan. Aryan like more like, people came from heaven together, so they don't let the children to marry to common, different the clan. So that's what you should know a little bit about it. And they still practice until now. If you marry to somebody else, you better move somewhere else. Nobody in your family will ever mention your name again. So he married his beautiful wife, and he had a son named Rahula, the boy. And he thought it was very good that now the boy is there to replace him, to take over the kingdom. But his father was always wanted him to become a strong king, the great emperor. And he wanted to become a monk. So one day he asked his father to give him a chance to visit outside of the palace, the kingdom. And he went to the 4 directions, east, west, north, south. Every time like that, he went out one gate, he saw the sick person, and the next one he saw the very old, bent down, like a shrimp-back person, and he saw that person, and he saw a monk. Then he decided the seat number 4 is his. But he realized that everyone must get old, everyone must be sick, everyone will have to die, which is very true, that none of us survive. You look at this country, in this America, since many of them were born here, how many presidents now? 46 or 47 presidents, right? How many of them survive? We have Carter, we have Bush, we have Clinton, Obama, right? That's all, right? So that means it's more than 40 presidents already died. So anyone survive? No. And then that's how we all die. Look at our ancestors, anybody alive? So that was truly impermanent. So he decided to become a monk, and his father knew that, so he made the guard to keep him tight and also to lock all the gates. But one night his wife gave birth, just about a few days, he decided to leave. He said that if he stayed longer, he will fall in love so much more with his son. Then that wife gave him and the son, and it's impossible to leave. So he had to escape soon, because you develop the bond too strong, you cannot leave. So he had to just escaped. So he went out and cut his hair and became a hermit. Practiced ascetic, like mortify himself to, when he touched his stomach, he felt his backbones. And then he went out to the river and took the bath. He could not get up. He was almost drowned because it's too weak. And then he heard a musician that was like manifested from Diva. You know, Diva is God. Diva is a Sanskrit of Pali. It means they sang. They say, oh, when you tune the sitar, the guitar, the sitar, that if you tune it too loose, it's not going to make sound. And if you tune it too tight, and it break. So you take it middle. And that was giving him the signal, the light. So yes, I have been mortifying myself. In no way I will be able to achieve enlightenment. Then he started eating. So there was a maiden named Sujata. She was praying for her child, I think. She didn't have children. She offered milk, and he drank that milk, and he became healthy. And then he walked 150 kilometers from where he drank milk, Rajagiri, into Bodh Gaya. Then he sat in the need of the Bodhi tree. He made a vow that until even I break this, my body in pieces, all my bones break, or I die, I will not stand up until I find enlightenment. And he sat down on the throne with the grass. There was a young boy, gave him grass, so make like cushion, sit down and meditated. It took him 7 days until early in the morning. He saw the morning star, and at the time that he defeated Mara. Now Mara in Sanskrit and Pali, that is like the dear devil, illusion. So after he defeated, then he entered a deep, very deep trance, and he found his past life. He found his, not one past life, but zillion past lives of his. And then he started to see all other beings. They came from animals. They came from something gross and become human, and then turn back to animals again. Just go back and forth, back and forth. So that's how he discovered. And he discovered the 12 yatana. 12 yatana, that means the 12 links that tie you together. And from these 12 links, you will never get out of samsara. Samsara means reincarnation, the birth and death, continuously. That's the bad thing. And so he found how you can be out of this samsara. So he practiced. And he decided, after enlightened, he stayed there 49 days at 7 weeks in different spots in Bodh Gaya, still here, still in India. And he decided to go back to teach his 5 companions, 5 brothers, Kondanya, during the time he was mortified with them. And they saw him drink milk, so they left him. Now he went back into teach. So then, where they resented him, they didn't want to welcome him, but they came, when he came, so he's so peaceful, so bright, so they had all stood up and invited him to sit down. And then he delivered his first sermon. Now his first sermon, he was saying that, oh, I want to tell you that I already know. The practitioner, whoever mortify them to death, they are not worthy. They will never get anything. And the practitioner, if they are indulgent themselves into the pleasure, they are not worthy. They will not go anywhere. But the practitioner who know the middle way, not too much indulgent, not too much restraint, then they will walk on the middle way, that where they will find the truth. So there he enlightened all of these 5 monks became arahants. Arahants mean the person never take rebirth again, no longer. This is his their last time when they decide to take pass away, they never have reincarnated. So that was, and then after that, from that first sermon, they call Mahakala Chakrabavatana. Then he found the middle way.